Congratulations! You must have really impressed us on the phone because we'd like to invite you to take part in the next step of our volunteer assessment process. There are a few steps in the process, so let us walk you through them now. Like every great employer, Cuso International is very thorough and careful when we're choosing volunteers for our international programs. Over the past 55 years, we've sent more than 12,000 volunteers to developing countries. So we know exactly what kind of person makes a successful Cuso International volunteer. Amongst other things, this means someone who is flexible and adaptable, committed to learning, a team player, self-assured, empathetic, committed to volunteering, and realistic about their volunteering expectations. We already think you're all of these things, but we'd really like to see it in action. That's why we'd like you to attend an assessment day. An assessment day is basically a full-day group interview session. We'll facilitate some group discussions and activities to help us learn more about your experience and see your approach to various situations. You'll also have an individual face-to-face interview. But don't stress. In this interview, you'll talk about how your experiences would make you a great volunteer. We're more interested in your personal qualities and people skills. Depending on where you live, you'll attend an assessment day in either Ottawa or Vancouver. If you plan to go overseas with your partner, you will attend your assessment day together. Assessment days are like job interviews, and we're an NGO, so we ask every candidate to pay their own transportation, accommodation, and meal expenses for assessment day. Don't worry, our friendly staff will have some great affordable recommendations for you. If, after your assessment day, we think you've got what it takes to be a Cuso International volunteer, you'll move on to the next stage of our assessment process. We'll need references from you, 2 professional references and 1 personal reference. Then we'll send your profile to the local partner organization you would be volunteering with. If the local partner organization thinks you'd be a great fit, congrats, you're in! Now we can work together to finalize your placement start and end dates. Our travel coordinator will help arrange your visas and flights, and Cuso International will help pay for your visas, flights, and vaccinations. Before you can leave, you'll also need to have a medical exam and police records check. While you will have to cover the cost of the police check, Cuso International will cover the costs of your medical exam as well as the costs of any required vaccinations. The last step before you leave is the training. This is the fun part. You and a bunch of other new volunteers will attend a pre-departure training session. Our pre-departure training is an intensive 5-day course to help get you ready to work in another culture and to prepare you for the realities of your placement. At this stage, you're officially a volunteer, so Cuso International covers all of the costs associated with this training session. The pre-departure training session topics include cultural concepts, power and privilege, intercultural communication, conflict management, corruption, participatory approaches to development, safety and security, and advancing gender equality. The session includes hands-on problem-solving activities, videos, case studies, and personal reflection. You'll also meet one-on-one with a Cuso International advisor and someone who knows the country you're going to really well. The whole course is very active and participatory. You'll learn a lot, and it's actually lots of fun. So those are the next steps in our volunteer assessment process. Sound like a lot to remember? No worries. Our professional Cuso International staff will support you through the whole process to make sure everything goes smoothly. So if you have any questions, just let us know. See you soon!